Welcome to the DJN TV Chill Room Chat, your space to unwind and talk shop. This episode is sponsored by MadeByDJs.com, innovative tools designed specifically by DJs for DJs. DJEventPlanner.com, the industry standard for streamlining your business and booking faster. And DJRequests.com, the easiest way to manage your dance floor's vibe in real time. Support the show by using our Amazon affiliate link at djntv.com/Amazon. Now, let's get into the mix.
Hey everybody, welcome. What's up? It is a Wednesday here, but you guys don't know that. Normally we record on Mondays. Who knows what day you're watching this up on YouTube or listening to it on Spotify. Tonight we got our friend Jonathan Whitford in the house. What's up, Jonathan?
Hello. Staying busy as always.
Kevin Beers also is in the house. What's up, Kevin?
Not too much.
And
all
yes,
good.
we have Ray Charles sitting in for Matthew Shung tonight. He's over, yeah. The gestures are not necessary, Matt, but
sorry.
yeah. No, Matt's got some sensitive eyes today, and so we had to wear his sunglasses. Has nothing to do with him smoking any funny cigarettes or anything, no. Tonight we're gonna whack one out quick. It's gonna be fun. And I thought of this morning, and I'm like, yeah, we'll roll with it. I'm just gonna spit out a sentence, something that's on my mind, and we'll go around the room and see what you guys think about this, right?
Oh, that's a fill in the blank?
It's not a fill in the blank. It's like, do you guys agree with this or not?
Okay.
And then we'll go around again with like almost a part B to it, like how can we make it happen,
Sure.
So the initial thing is, who took the fun out of karaoke? Seriously. I think karaoke, when it first came out, was all about just going out, having a few drinks with your friends and laughing, having a good time. Now it seems to me like every karaoke show is too tense, too serious. Just what happened to the fun in karaoke? That's where we're gonna start. Anybody want to comment on that? Do you agree with that or no?
I
Go
would
ahead,
say in my
Jonathan.
experience karaoke hosting, it's more of a job than some people think it is. And especially I found this to be true before I created the CarioVerse system, because the interactions between the DJ and the patrons is a lot more demanding if I don't use my system. Whereas like people are constantly coming up to you to request songs. People are constantly coming up to you, even whether it's karaoke or even a DJ song. Some people will come up to you and request them. Some people will come up and ask, when am I up? How many singers? All of these, and it's just random people asking you, and you end up repeating yourself, and you're just trying to organize the karaoke queue list. And there's a lot of repetition in that that's already frustrating. And then the actual queue management, before I used CarioVerse, I would have people request like 4 or 5 songs at once, and then I'm just supposed to like figure out where you're supposed to fit in the rotation, and it became a lot more work than I would expect karaoke hosting to be. And so that's why, again, I'm a huge proponent for my system, because since I've used it, the interactions I have with the customers now are like, do you want to do a shot? Or they'll ask me simply for the the venue pin. But outside of that, my interactions are much less demanding. It's less interactions of people coming up and asking me of things. And it's much more calm environment now. But I feel like when I was hosting at other places and I didn't have the system, it's more of a job than a lot of people think it is. And I know most people aren't using it.
I think now that you brought the carryovers up, and I don't want to get too in depth with this because we've done it a lot, and we will go in depth in another show. But I do believe that you fixed this to where they can't give you 5 at a time anymore, correct?
Correct. They just do the one at a time, and really, a lot of people want to change their songs anyway.
Right. Kevin, have you noticed that Karaoke is just people take it too seriously. Not us as KJs. Maybe some KJs do too. I'm talking the patrons, where they just feel like, yeah, that's not the right key. That's not the right. Well, go with the flow. It's all about the fun, you know?
Yeah, that can be one of the things that could take the fun out of it. Actually, it's based on that question, there is no one answer because it's sort
You're
of
right.
based
You're
on
right.
who you're looking at. For the
Mhm.
owners, they could say, who took the fun out of karaoke? The cops. They look at it as a money maker. If it's a bar, they're out there trying to pull everybody over and give them a ticket and get some money out of them.
That's all in itself. That's going to happen no matter
If
what.
if
Right. I
uh,
mean,
if you're looking at me, I could say what would affect my fun level is the amount of work I get to do, and you could say it's either the competition of Carafun. You could say it's the management saying, people are coming in, but they're not spending any money. So then you could say the patrons. So there's a lot of different ways you can look at who is saying it's not like it used to be or not the
that
fun that it
that
used
that second part of your answer
to.
is actually going to go with the B side of this. I'm talking
Uh,
more of the patrons. Why do they all have to take the fun out of it? It's just they're taking it too seriously, I think, you know?
I don't
And
know that in my area they're very serious unless they're doing a actual karaoke competition.
well, that's
The, the
different.
the shows
Well,
I've been around are very lack of
relaxed.
structure, don't care if they
Mm,
have dead air. They don't know
yeah,
what they're doing from moment to moment, a lot of them. So,
interesting.
but they're also then, oh yeah, I'm getting paid $100. Okay, well, I'm not going to do it for $100. And
Of
I have more
course.
structure and have more, you know, interactive uh goings on. So, but yeah, I don't have the intensity that you have. I mean, every once in a while we'll run across a lady or a guy or something. It's like, oh, that's not the song, or I needed up a key. Nope, up another one, up another one. And if it's dead, okay, fine. If it's busy, I'm not gonna. You tell me what key you want, and then come back up. I'll
Right,
bump
right.
you because I'm not gonna sit there and have you do like a sound check before your performance. It's
Now,
not.
this person you just referred to, by the way, when they say, oh, that's not the right song, mind you, out there listening, out there on YouTube and Spotify, they've already sang half that song. Now they realize, oh, I don't know it.
Oh yeah,
Oh, this is the wrong song. Can we do
yeah.
this? And it's like, yeah, your next turn,
Next time,
you know? Right,
yeah.
right. I mean, Matt, what do
To
you
your
got to
po-
say
Oh
with
man,
this?
I've had some that come up and go, is it in the key of G? You
Okay,
know?
that's yeah.
And I'm
But
like, I don't know. I won't know until I hit play, and not every karaoke title page lists the key of the song or whatever,
let's go, but let's
I think
we're
COVID
losing track.
I
Let's
think
get
COVID
back to the fun
yeah, but I
of
think COVID
yeah.
kind of played a role in the fun kind of, disappearing a little bit.
How so?
I don't
Obviously,
know.
because we're all canceled, right?
Staying home.
Well, yeah, well, I don't know. I just think the whole COVID thing made people a little bit more high strung or something like that, or
It's not a
um,
side effect of COVID, was it?
No, no, but
No,
I
I think
think
I know what you're
people
saying,
panic,
Matt. That
but
after COVID, people were a little more like the
loose.
energy that society has was like
They were
so pent
loose,
up
and they
from being
were
in their house that they
in.
were like chaos. Let's be in the streets. Let's act a little wild.
yeah,
So I
we
do
just got
think that
out
there
of
was a little
jail.
crazy.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
it was a little chaotic, especially like
yeah.
post COVID is a different vibe, and the communication has been different person to
Yeah.
person. And then to Eric's point too, I had somebody scream at me across the bar that their song ended shorter than the version that they expected it to. I think it was like We Are the Champions. And he just
Right.
screamed across the
Mm.
bar, like, that's not the one. And that was like the third time that I had him do something where it's like, it's karaoke. Why are you screaming at me across the bar? Why are
Right.
you slamming down the microphone like angrily? Like, what is happening? If you feel like you're a professional
Yeah.
performer, I can point you to the closest production studio and they will help you draw up your
Except
favorite
you
songs.
just said
But
it. You just said
this
it.
is
Right.
karaoke, baby. Like, I don't care how you
Right.
sound if you're better than somebody
It's
else. I don't
supposed to
care if you
be
think you can sing
fun.
it. Yeah, it
Yeah.
is
Right.
So
fun. It's
yeah.
ridiculously silly. We are not all singers,
Yeah.
and anybody that thinks they're a singer going to karaoke, I can guarantee you're not going to get the positive community feedback that you may be looking for if you're more professionally
I
inclined. Do something more
I
inclined.
highly doubt you're gonna go sign a record contract after you go to Matt Chung's show.
Yeah. You know, Simon
Let's
Cowell's not
face
sitting
it.
out there
Right.
waiting to,
Right. That's kind of my point with that first part of the question. It's who took the fun out of karaoke? What happened?
Yeah. Yeah.
Back in the late 80s when this started, remember? And with those big Pioneer discs and
Yeah.
karaoke was just fun. It was just go
Yeah.
out and yeah. Now it seems
Do
like
you
a
think maybe
competition,
do you
everywhere you go.
do you think maybe the all of these talent shows that are on lately for about the last 20 years or so, do you think those might have played a role in
Well, it's
the
possible, but
creating the competition type of
it's possible, but you know what? If you like Jonathan said, if you want to go sign up on one of those shows, make sure you go to a producer or someone who can handle your voice, your tone, and
Yep.
suggest what song you should do. You're not going to learn this at a karaoke show. I'm sorry. Why? Two reasons. Who knows what version I have that you want to sing, right?
Yep.
Two, you don't even know what key you need. And I ain't got time to fool around in the middle of a show to go up to, go down to, do all in the middle of him singing. No, that ain't right. Go down to and start over. Dude,
It also sounds really bad when you
yeah.
drop keys in the middle of it playing. It sounds
Oh, you
On
so
the
could
good on the
fly.
hear it.
speakers.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
could
It's
hear it. Right, right. And what does that reflect on us as the KJ? Like the people in the audience are like, what just happened? You know?
Yeah.
These people say drop it down 5 keys. It's a totally different song now. Everyone in the audience are looking at you saying, couldn't you give him a better version? It's like, no, this is what he wanted.
Yep.
5 down. So Matt, I'm going to give you a chance to finish. You mentioned COVID, right? Like you
Mhm.
thought that brought of course, it brought the fun out of everything, not
Yep.
just karaoke, DJs doing private
Yep.
gigs, and
Mhm.
do you? Kevin's laughing, but I'm being serious.
I mean, it's true.
I
You
don't
know.
think COVID took the fun out of karaoke. I think the patrons took the fun out of karaoke. They're getting too serious with this, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
expectations are definitely they're varying within the karaoke community for sure. Some people are
Mm.
getting different experiences at one show than they are at another show. And they're oddly having expectations at karaoke, which it's like there should be no expectations at karaoke. The only thing you should expect at karaoke is a speaker and a microphone. That is the minimum expectation, and everything else should just work smoothly if you request a song. But I mean, you can't expect each karaoke place you go to be the exact same. And each karaoke host themselves. I mean, each DJ does things completely different. It's like company to company. They're the way that they
Yeah.
play things, operate things, the way that they request their songs. It's always a different experience for the user. So it's. I feel like it's a dual thing in that we as hosts can get frustrated based on the crowd, but at the same time, they're a little frustrated with the varying experiences that they're getting at karaoke. They don't have like a minimum standard, so their standards are very wild at
Yeah.
these types of events. And there's no uniformity as to like the systems. There's no uniformity as to the songs. I mean, hell, there's not even uniformity into where to find karaoke. We've got 50,000 Facebook groups, so I think that division it makes it much more opinionated than I think it should be for karaoke. I think if we had a little more
Absolutely.
consistency, the clients themselves would be a little more easy in knowing what to expect when they're going to these kind of events consistently. And then we as hosts would have a better experience as to this is what we know we bring, and then this is how we expect the clients to interact with us. So hopefully we get a little more consistency.
I just went
Let's
into
face it.
yeah.
Go ahead. No, go ahead, Matt.
I just went into one of my local karaoke groups here, the Minnesota Karaoke ad today, and it got posted again. I mean, um, you know, with people, the singers posting about how do you run a fair rotation, and they're just like OCD about that, and that's how they are at the shows. They're so OCD about keeping a fair rotation, and how do you filter the new ones in without upsetting the people that have already been there supporting you early on from the very beginning.
There is no real answer
You know
to
what I
that
mean? Yeah,
question,
I mean,
but I
no
mean,
matter
yeah,
how you do it, the rotation gets bigger and somebody's going to get bumped. You know what I mean? So it's just like it's a no-win. But they're just yeah, they just take stuff like that. Um, just they go overboard with it and take it way too seriously. It's like just why don't you just kick back and have a shot of Yag or something like that and enjoy the show.
go with
But
the
to be
flow and
fair,
have fun.
the
Yeah.
hosts, that's also not fair to the experienced person, because A, they're coming out and they're spending money because they some of these people do want to sing karaoke. And B, there's documented instances of hosts doing such a piss poor job of managing the queue that people don't know when they're going up and it's been over an hour. People are performing multiple times in
Yeah,
a time frame when a person submitted a song, and it's like, why haven't I gone up? I've seen Cheryl perform 8 times now. Why was I still not being called? And there's DJs
yeah,
that take preferences for money. I
That
get that
that
we're all
see,
in the industry to get cash, but
I get that 100%. That's not fair. I get it. Cheryl shouldn't have been up 8 times, and this guy still has not gone up once. Believe me, I see that. I
I
get
think
that.
those instances are
Yeah.
the ones that lead to like the group discussions of what's the best way to do rotation. It's usually after a crazy instance like that that it really imbibes that conversation to come back up again like a seven-headed dragon resurfacing. And even recently we had a bar that I worked at myself, and they were getting knocked on Facebook. This was a bar I worked at like a couple of years ago, but recently they were getting knocked on Facebook because their DJ had like a poor queue management, and that became a like thousands and thousands of views discussion hitting on the like bar getting
yeah.
bad reviews kind
A
of thing. So
very
it
high
really is.
spirited debate, big time.
Yeah, it gets very, because I mean it's a bad experience for people who are trying to enjoy their night. So it's frustrating for them, and then it's frustrating for the host because, as I mentioned, that host was probably juggling 18, 30 song requests, 5 of them from the same person. Some people are throwing cash at them. There's just no consistency, and
Yeah,
hosting karaoke is more of a full-time job than I think they're understanding. And we're also trying to understand you, and you guys are drunk. You guys think that you're saying words and you're not. You're alluding to the English language sometimes, and I'm like, I don't know what is
Mhm.
happening right now. Um, but yeah, I think it's just a very mixed bag of not everybody's even speaking clearly, and the experience really does impact people. Um, and these are some of like theater folks too. So like, I mean, theater people love drama. So if they can make a show out of something, they're
oh
gonna.
yeah.
We all get those like theater singers.
Mm.
They come in, they sing Broadway, and they've got opinions. And I get it because you do want to like feel like a star sometimes in your own right, and karaoke really is meant to make you feel like a star in a small town bar.
Well,
But at the
to a
same time,
point.
it's a very human experience. You know what I mean? It's come on out,
Yeah.
sing a song, but it is for fun. It's not that serious, and don't expect to get like produced here.
Right. Karaoke, and I'm just comparing this from way back. It used to just be go out and have fun. I know I'm not going to sound good, but I'm going to get up there and show off in front of my friends. And then next thing I know, one of my friends are going up there. That's really what it was about at one point. Now it's more of a competition between everybody in that room. Like, I'm better than you,
That
and
that is very true. The era of like performance has gone up, and I kind of blame it on the popularization of karaoke. I don't think it was as popular like 15 years ago as it's become now. And that may be in part
Yeah.
because it's one of the last free entertainment experiences people have. You can go out to a karaoke bar and the only money you're spending oftentimes is for your food and for your drink. Whereas, all these other performances or experiences, they're charging money for them, 30, 40, $60. So karaoke is becoming one of the last true free experiences that people have, other than like live bar local entertainment. And even sometimes they charge door covers and things like that.
Yeah. Everybody
Well,
years ago thought karaoke was just going to be a phase. Remember that? And here it is today, still bigger and stronger than ever. Like
yeah,
disco was a phase, but now disco's slowly coming back into our ears
right.
again. So I
Yeah,
just feel that if you're out there at a karaoke show hoping to catch a break and catch a record deal it's not going to happen. Not at one of our shows anyway.
mm,
So lighten up a little bit. Bring the fun back into it. Just relax,
yeah,
and have fun. Don't be so, I almost
yeah.
said
I,
stuck up, but
you know
you know
what?
what I mean. Just,
I,
yeah.
I also think that maybe social media played a role in this as well, in creating like maybe some animosity between either singers or singers and hosts or whatever. You know what I mean? If the singers don't agree with how a host runs the show, they're gonna attack them on social media, and you know what I mean. It's just like everybody has an opinion nowadays.
And
Social
they're able to
media,
express it a lot easier.
yeah. So everybody becomes a keyboard warrior online on Facebook or whatever, and yeah. So
Yeah. So, Poppy, and we'll wrap it up with this question.
okay,
Is there a way us as KJs can make it more fun rather than more serious? Is there a way? Anybody want to?
I mean, you already know what I'm gonna say.
Uh, well, I'll save you for last because I do want to hear what you want to say. Well, we got to keep it clean too. So that's why I'm afraid to go to Kevin with this one. Is there a way that we can make it more fun at these karaoke shows and make everybody just relax a little more, ease back, just don't take it too seriously, I guess. Is there a way we can help? I'm asking seriously. I don't know.
Well, as far as out in the public, as in the situations we do, probably going to be hard to near impossible.
Yeah.
I mean, you can try to throw more alcohol at it so they're more inebriated and not so all uptight.
That's
Um,
yeah.
the other thing to make it less uh, that you're the problem is if they're doing it privately, if with friends and family at home on a TV, because they're not going to get all bent out of shape because it's just friends getting together. But it seems like it becomes a competition when you get into a public space. But if you're doing it at home privately, because the other day my friend Cowboy John, big shout out to John, he wanted to do some karaoke over the Memorial weekend, so I brought my stuff over. And this time he decided, instead of using my laptop, he wanted to play some of the tunes off of YouTube.
Mhm.
So, I mean, he's going to have friends come over. It's going to be a very laid back, chill event. It's not like, I don't know, they want to turn it into a competition, which I do jokingly. In the past, I've done some games and stuff with it. Um, it's just, it's just going to have to be I guess, a total fundamental change of the human society to bring it back. Maybe another earth-shattering event, something like COVID or something. Maybe not that, but
Well,
something,
I hope to God that don't happen. But yeah.
something that shakes people's beliefs or attitudes, sort of an attitude adjustment.
Nice. Thank you, Kevin. What say you, Matt? Uh 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 Ray Charles, what say you?
I think I might use this as kind of an invitation in a way. I think we all should. to go into our local karaoke groups, like on Facebook or whatever, and actually pose this question to others and see what kind of feedback we get on that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um,
And once you do, be prepared to get bombarded with rude,
yeah,
serious,
because like I said,
right,
everybody
right.
has an
Yeah.
opinion now.
That's right. That's right.
And so they're just gonna, and they're gonna say, "You open the door to this," you know,
Yeah,
by
you went through this recently with another question that you posed,
yeah,
with
yeah, I did,
we don't have to get into that
yeah,
here, but
yeah,
I want to wrap it up with Jonathan's answer. And we
yep.
all know what Jonathan has to say about this. Please go ahead.
But of course, really just speaking true and truth to the benefits and the uniqueness of CarioVerse within the industry, its ability to consolidate and break down all of those karaoke groups into one cohesive system so people can find the events that are near them. If you don't like the karaoke that you're at right now, if there's a long queue and you're missing your chance to sing, check your location. There's a karaoke spot right near you that you may be able to just go to. Bar hop. What happened to bar hopping? Now karaoke hopping. You can go from one karaoke location. If it's too busy for you, get an opportunity to still sing tonight by checking out a different karaoke location, which is just down the street, happening on the same
Yeah.
night, bringing cohesivity and more uniqueness to those actual people who are having those DJ nights, because one place gets over flooded and they're like, oh, didn't get to sing at all. And this other place is so quiet. You could have sang 18 times. You could have had your own little concert there, and they're looking for people to come support their shows. Additionally, CarioVerse itself is a system for signing up. The features and the benefits for getting advice on what songs to sing based on your vocal range, tracking your songs, getting recommendations on what to sing based on your previous history, seeing your position in queue, getting notifications and things like that. It's all built within CarioVerse to make the user's experience, whether it's the host or the patron, better. Karaoke line is going long and you're kind of bored, play some of the digital games. You're going to be on your phone anyway, but now you have a reason to play on your phone with the people around you, doing local competitions and making an interaction of your night much more customized to your experience. Send in DJ requests too. So between songs, your karaoke singers, you can still hear a song that you might like to hear. It really puts a lot of control back into the patron's hand. It puts ease off of the karaoke host or the DJ, so that way we're not getting inundated with people drunkenly trying to tell us what they want. And then it just makes everyone's experience much more cohesive, so that way you can find these events, enjoy them, support the local artists. And then as DJs, we can actually have them use the reward system to support them back. I host Super Singer Night, which is I give out a free drink to whoever has come out to my show the most often, and I can easily verify that using the system because it's tracking their times that they've come to my shows. They don't have to do anything different. I don't have to do anything different. It's just all the tools built in there to make it a much more smoother experience for everybody. If my
However,
toaster is
giving
Bluetooth,
away giving away a free drink is illegal in some states. So don't make sure it's legal where you're at.
oh yeah,
That's
yeah,
all.
yeah.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, yeah.
it's it's called whatever you want to call it too. Or sometimes you can do actual
Mm.
gifts. Like I'll do like little prize giveaways. Like I go to Dollar Tree and it doesn't have to be anything fancy. It'll be like a stupid duck that shines. But they're
No,
like, oh
that's
my God, a
funny.
gift for
Right,
me.
right.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So it doesn't really have to be
Yeah.
anything that is even
Yeah.
drink oriented, especially now that we're getting into an era where a lot of people aren't drinking. Sometimes they don't want to drink alcohol, and we're having a lot more mocktail people going out and about. So instead of buying them a drink, you could easily just give them a genuine prize reflecting you
Right.
and your show that they can keep.
Very nice, Jonathan. Thank you. Thank you, Kevin. Thank you, Stevie Wonder / Ray Jowl.
He could be
Listen, put
a
your
NASCAR
comments.
driver,
I'm the Terminator.
Put
or you
your
could.
comments below in this YouTube video. What makes it more fun? What could make it more fun? Do you think karaoke is getting too serious today? We'd love to hear back from you. And Matt, what's that Amazon link that keeps us
Yep.
on the air?
www.djntv forward or djntv.com/Amazon.
I like the madeforDJs.com.
Yep.
Very well, long-time sponsor. Kevin, can you remember one? Or we can.
DJ event planner.
Oh my God, DJEventPlanner.com.
I think I've heard of them.
And they're
They're
probably one of the longest
they're
sponsors that we've
everywhere.
had. They are. Check them out. Until next week, everybody, have fun. Just, you know what? I'll end it with just don't take karaoke too seriously out there. Just go have fun and go home. You know? Good night, everybody.